When you think about businesses that are selling through the roof, like Skims or Allbirds, sure, you think about a great product, a cool brand, and great marketing. But an often overlooked secret is actually the businesses behind the business, making selling and for shoppers buying simple. For millions of businesses, that business is Shopify. It's home of ShopPay, the #1 checkout in the world. You can use it to boost conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more sales going through to checkout. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Allbirds uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/income, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/income to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/income.
Who's coming to Wake and Bake? Less Than Jake's hometown shows, 2 nights, Friday, March 13th and Saturday, March 14th, 2026, at Vivid Music Hall in downtown Gainesville, Florida. Join us for the mayhem with our friends, Voodoo Glow Skulls, Teenage Bottle Rocket, and performances by Bite Me Bambi, Joker's Republic, and The Boy Detective. Get your tickets now at lessthanjake.com/wakeandbake, as well as info on all related events like Thursday's kickoff show at Lucy's with Rehasher, a special acoustic performance from myself and Roger at First Magnitude Brewing, limited edition art, a punk rock flea market, and there's more. We'll be celebrating the anniversaries of both Losing Streak and Borders and Boundaries by playing both albums in full. Wake and Bake 2026, Friday, March 13th and Saturday, March 14th at Vivid Music Hall, downtown Gainesville, Florida. Don't miss the party of a lifetime. Get your tickets now at lessthanjake.com/wakeandbake.
Defeat DeMakes. Do you think you have what it takes? Music trivia, useless knowledge, shit you never learned in college. Defeat DeMakes. Do you think you have what it takes?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Defeat DeMakes, the podcast game show in which a contestant takes on our very own Chris DeMakes in a battle of music trivia wits. If you'd like to be considered for a future episode of Defeat DeMakes as a contestant, be sure to sign up for our Patreon at chrisdemakes.com. Chris, we're going to start with you. Last week, you got burnt a little bit by Phil Collins there in the end. But are you ready? Are you ready to bounce back today?
You know, I am. I pondered a lot this week. And first of all, I want to give hats off to Steve Jones. He came in just not even thinking he had any chance. And I was leading going into the final round, of course, and Phil Collins got me. I have nothing to be ashamed of. I played a great game. I'm not a sore loser. I'm back today. But AJ, if you beat me, we're going to have problems.
Yeah, today's contestant, as you just alluded to, is AJ Santini. Now, Chris, I hope I didn't set you up for failure here, because today's contestant, AJ Santini, is a DJ in the Philadelphia suburbs, and he's an actual trivia host himself.
Great. Yeah, I can see the records behind him. I was wondering, I'm like, wait a second. Either this guy has an extensive collection or he's a DJ, which, it was the latter.
Yeah, you may have heard him as a guest on past episodes of One Hit Thunder, on episodes about artists such as J.J. Jackson and the Toadies. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to AJ Santini. How you doing, man?
Hey, what's happening, guys? Chris, good to see you again, and nice to meet you for the first time, Chris.
Yes, sir.
This is going to be a lot of fun. AJ, I'm excited. I know you have a wealth of knowledge, but I also know Chris does too. I feel like this is going to be a battle for the ages today.
I hope so, Chris. Like I said, I really, if I would have just completely crapped the bed last week, I could have been hard on myself. I had a good run on the first one coming back, but we'll see what happens. I definitely have it cut out for me today with AJ.
Yep. So we'll go over the rules real quick here before we jump into this one. When it is your turn, you will choose between 2 categories. There will be 3 total rounds. The first 2 rounds will be 3 questions each, and then the final round will be its own thing, which we'll get into. First round scoring is as follows. If you can answer your question without the multiple choice, you'll get 2 points. If you need the multiple choice, you'll get 1 point if you get the answer right. You'll each, over the course of this entire Defeat DeMakes episode, get 1 DeMakes to use, which you can DeMake the other person answer the question. If they get it wrong, you will get the full points for the question, but if they get it right, then they're going to get the full points for the question. One stipulation with the DeMakes is if you DeMake someone, they will get the multiple choice and it will still count for full points. We'll go over that as we go. Also, if the other person misses the question, you have a chance to steal the points. However, if you try to steal, if you opt to steal and you miss it, then your opponent will get the points, even though they originally missed the questions. Do you guys have any questions for me before we get started?
No, it sounds pretty self-explanatory. I've heard the show. I've been screaming at my car radio during some episodes of Defeat DeMakes, so I hopefully I'm as familiar as I can be.
Okay, good. Unfortunately, there's no rock and roll encyclopedia 101 we can both study before coming in here. And Chris picked some great questions, and I say this every week like a broken record, but we're not in cahoots here. He doesn't give me any special treatment. I don't get with him before and go over this. I wish I did last week, but anyways, yes.
Yeah, that is for sure. If you listen to past episodes, I don't give Chris DeMakes any special treatment here. Everyone is treated equally. But we are going to start in round one here with our guest, AJ. Your first round, first question, you could choose between these categories: one-hit thunder or 80s metal lyrics.
As a former guest on One Hit Thunder, I'm gonna have to go with that route.
The band Aha is from what country?
Sweden.
Sorry, AJ, that's incorrect. Chris, do you want to attempt to steal this one, or do you want to just let this one go?
I can take the multiple choice.
No, he didn't take the multiple choice. So if you're gonna steal, you got to go just on no multiple choice here.
Yeah.
And don't forget, if you miss it, Chris, if you opt to try to steal and you miss it, AJ is going to get 2 points here.
I think I know. I am going to opt to not answer the question, but I do want to answer it if I can.
Okay. So this is not an official answer. So go ahead.
Not
Chris.
an official answer. Was it Norway?
It was Norway. You should have done it.
You know what? I have to be conservative at the start here, man. I gotta dip my toes in.
Yeah, lately. Man, Chris. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt you.
I hope it doesn't.
All right, Chris, we're on to you. Your choices for categories are 80s metal lyrics or 80s punk.
Oh, man. Let's go 80s metal lyrics.
From the 1984 hit Rock You Like a Hurricane by the Scorpions, finish this lyric. The bitch is hungry, she needs to tell, so give her inches and feed her well. More days to come, new places to go. I've got to leave. It's time blank.
For the show.
Yeah. You know what? We're going to give you credit here, Chris. And AJ, if I find a spot to give you a little bit of leniency, we are going to give you credit. It is actually for a show. AJ, I'm sure you'd agree. We're going to give him a little leniency here. AJ
Totally
agrees.
Fine. Absolutely.
Yes.
It's more to have fun than anything else. Absolutely.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so yeah, like a the or an a conjunction once in a while. It's time. Gosh, with his accent though, the singer, it sounds like a show.
It is a show.
Or the show. Time for a show. Or a show. Yeah, I guess it's a show.
Yeah.
Thank you for working with me, both of you. Thank you.
Well, if AJ's in a similar situation, we're going to give him a little leniency. We're going to keep that in mind. It's like in a hockey game when they call a questionable penalty and then they even it up later in the game. We'll see if that comes into
Sweden,
play.
Norway. I mean, come on.
Well, that's kind of where I was
We're
thinking
Americans here. Let's be
right.
Sweden's closer to Norway than it is to New Jersey.
with a 2-0 lead for Chris, we're back to AJ. AJ, your category choices are 90s punk or finish that lyric.
I am historically bad at trying to finish lyrics in any kind of atonal manner, so let's go 90s punk.
Fear of a Punk Planet, The Quickening, and Live Fast Diarrhea were all 90s albums from what punk band?
The Vandals?
You got it. 2 points just like that. Did you know that one, Chris?
I did.
Crack your head open and sue somebody. Come on and do what's up just like Jack Palance.
We're back to you, Chris. 90s pop lyrics or the 80s?
Wow. I'm not as bad as 90s pop as I discredit myself, but I think I'm going to stick with the 80s here.
This Australian rock band hit number 7 on the Hot 100 in May of 1988 with Electric Blue, a song that was co-written by John Oates.
Ice House.
You got it. Nice job, man.
I do know the band. Great record. I remember, they got some airplay in the U.S.
Yeah. That song is amazing. It's on my playlist. You knew that one, AJ?
Not at all.
You don't know that one? Oh,
No.
that's a good song.
Go check it out. It's a good band. I was thinking about them not too long ago. I wonder what's going on. I'll have to look them up.
Hell yeah. Well, I'll be playing a clip of this in the episode, AJ. You'll hear it, and I think you will like it. You might even recognize it once you hear it.
It probably is one of those things. There's a lot of weird holes in my knowledge.
There's a lot of weird holes in my brain.
I just freeze every time you see through me, and it's all over you. Electric blue on my knees. On my knees.
All right. We are back to you, AJ. Your choices for categories are 2000s pop or yacht rock.
2000s pop.
What duo topped the Hot 100 for 4 weeks in early 2000 with I Knew I Loved You?
Savage Garden.
You got it.
I would have needed the multiple choice. See, I missed that. I know the band, but yeah, good job.
I knew I loved you before I met you. I think I dreamed you into life.
All right, Chris, your final question of the first round. Emo or Motown?
Wow.
Motown never sounded so good here.
Yeah, my knowledge of Motown is pretty good on the surface. I don't know a lot of detail behind the scenes, exactly who produced what. Emo's such a broad term. I mean, who knows what it could be? I'm going to go emo. I have no idea where this is going to take me.
This band, consisting of members from Chicago and Milwaukee, was formed in the year 2000 after the dissolution of Braid.
Wow. What was... Man, I'm trying to think of what band that would be. I don't know why I don't know this. Less Than Jake toured with Braid. I have a couple ideas, but I'm going to need multiple choice.
A, Balance and Composure. B, Burning Airlines. C, Hey Mercedes. Or D, Mock Orange.
God, wasn't Jets to Brazil and Burning Airlines somewhere? Burning Airlines had, I want to say members of Jawbox, had something to do with Discord. But I don't remember Burning Airlines being from Chicago or Milwaukee. But Jets to Brazil was the first thing I thought of before you said multiple choice. I don't know why. And then I got to thinking they were around earlier than that. So, Mock Orange, you said?
It was A, Balance and Composure.
Balance and Composure.
B, Burning Airlines. C, Hey Mercedes. Or D, Mock Orange.
I have absolutely no idea. I'm going to go Hey Mercedes.
You got it. Wow.
Okay.
You pulled that out of your ass, Chris.
I kind of did. I got to thinking it can't be Burning Airlines, but that confused the heck out of me because for some reason, I don't know, Jets, Airlines, I confused those two bands. They came out around the same time, and they couldn't have sounded different, I know. But, yeah, that played on my on those holes in my brain. But, yeah, got it.
There you go. That was a very good round one. And after a few words from our sponsors, we're going to be right back with round two, where the point values will be doubled.
Looking to elevate your music career? DistroKid is a digital music distribution service that enables musicians to distribute their music to online stores and streaming platforms such as Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Amazon, Tidal, and many more. DistroKid collects earnings and payments, sending them to you, the artist. With DistroKid, artists unlock a world of possibilities. From easily paying collaborators with splits, to securing your music with DistroLock, DistroKid covers all bases. Plus, you can promote your releases with Hyperfollow and create eye-catching visuals with the Spotify Canvas generator, all for free. But that's not all. Introducing the DistroKid app, now available on iOS and Android. Artists can manage their releases, view streaming stats, and withdraw earnings, all from the palm of their hand. And for those looking to perfect their sound, check out Mixia. With its simple interface and customizable mastering options, artists can make their music sound polished and professional within minutes. And don't forget about Instant Share, DistroKid's newest feature. Share large files securely with collaborators, producers, and more, ensuring your music streams at the highest quality. Ready to take your music to the next level? Download the DistroKid app and explore their suite of tools today. Plus, listeners can enjoy 30% off their first year by visiting distrokid.com/VIP/DeMakes. That's distrokid.com/VIP/DeMakes. Hey friends, Chris DeMakes here. If you love Chris DeMakes a podcast and you'd like to help us continue bringing you great episodes each week, please take a minute to check out chrisdemakes.com. That's where you'll find our Patreon. Our Patreon supporters get instant access to hundreds of episodes of The After Party, our weekly bonus episode that people have raved to us about for years. You can also get ad-free, early releases of each week's episode of Chris DeMakes a podcast, as well as unedited video versions of the show. Even if you're not sure if you want to sign up, you can go to chrisdemakes.com and sign up for a free account. We'll throw you a free preview episode here and there. We can't thank you enough for all the support. And if you have a few extra bucks and you want to help us keep the lights on, our Patreon is the way to do it. Head to chrisdemakes.com to learn more.
And we're back with round two of Defeat DeMakes with our contestant AJ Santini. How are you feeling about your chances right now, man? You're keeping it close.
It's you know what? It's definitely a lot scarier than I anticipated. Now that we're here, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're on the spot. When you're driving along in your car and yelling out the answers, it's a lot easier, right?
So much easier. Yeah.
I always said I would have done great on Wheel of Fortune or Jeopardy, but you know, when you're there, yeah, I don't know how well I'd do.
Right. Okay. So now we're on to round two. Point values are doubled. If you can get it without the multiple choice, it's worth 4 points. With the multiple choice, it's worth 2. And don't forget, guys, you both still have those DeMakes in your pockets where you can DeMake the other person answer. So keep that in mind. We are back to AJ. Your choices are novelty music or the 90s.
Two lanes I love. I'll go novelty music. That sounds interesting to me.
This comedy rock duo had the most requested song on the Dr. Demento radio show, as well as a regular rotation music video on MTV for their 1978 single, Fish Heads.
Oh, I am... I'm going to use my DeMakes on that.
Oh, you're getting DeMaked, Chris DeMakes.
That's a good one. That's a good one to take me on because I'm familiar with Dr. Demento. I'm familiar with the song. but I'm blanking on the name.
Well, you get the multiple choice. Remember, Chris, you do get the multiple choice.
Right. I'm going to have to take the multiple choice on this one. And I really don't know. This is kind of going to be a stab, but let's see.
This is big because this is worth 4 points here.
Yep.
So I'll read it one more time. This comedy rock duo had the most requested song on the Dr. Demento radio show, as well as a regular rotation music video on MTV for their 1978 single Fish Heads. A, Barnes and Barnes. B, Yellow. C, They Might Be Giants. Or D, Nuclear Bubble Wrap.
No idea. One more time. I don't recall ever hearing the first band. Say that one again, please. Or all of them again, please.
A, Barnes and Barnes. B, Yellow. C, They Might Be Giants. Or D, Nuclear Bubble Wrap.
I've never heard of Nuclear Bubble Wrap. I've never heard of Barnes and Barnes. That feels like it could be it. They Might Be Giants. You know, they were doing stuff in college probably back then and sending recordings around. And then what was the other one?
Yellow.
Yeah, and Yellow was, of course. Oh, yeah. Gosh, why am I blanking out? Oh, yeah. And were they around doing stuff in 77? And now that appeared in 77, right? And then they were on MTV, but MTV didn't come out till 81.
It was their 1978 single Fish Heads, but yes, there was a video for it on MTV. I don't think I'm giving anything away by saying that.
Right. Gonna go with They Might Be Giants. I have no idea.
Sorry, Chris. That is incorrect. It was actually A, Barnes and Barnes.
Wow. Never heard of them. I have no idea.
Wow. So that is 4 points to AJ.
I would have crapped the bed on that too. So.
Heads in the evening, floating in the soup.
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up young.
All right, so we are over to you, Chris.
Yep.
Your choices are the 90s or the 2000s.
Let's go for the 90s.
Emma Bunton is better known as which Spice Girl?
Emma was the blonde, I think. She wasn't sporty. Ginger would have been the ginger one with the red hair, right? I don't know, maybe. Multiple choice.
A, sporty. B, scary. C, ginger. Or D, baby.
Baby.
You got it. 2 points for Chris on that one. Good job.
All right.
Stop right now. Thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch. Hey, you, always on the...
We are back to AJ. AJ, your choices are the 2000s or Chris DeMakes a podcast.
I will admit I am a couple episodes behind on Chris DeMakes a podcast, so I will play it safe and go 2000s.
One of the writers of Britney Spears' hit single Toxic was this British singer, songwriter, record producer, and actress who had an early 90s hit with her cover of Wish and Fonda Ray's 1984 club hit, Touch Me All Night Long.
My answer is not Kathy Dennis, but that's the first name that came into my mind, but I know that's wrong. Give me the multiple choice, if you would, Chris.
A, Natasha Bedingfield. B, Kylie Minogue. C, Jodie Watley. Or D, Kathy Dennis.
Oh, you got snafu there.
I know.
Number 4, man.
Oh man. Maybe it is Kathy Dennis. Oh yeah, because no, somebody else was. It was Lisa Stanfield was been around the world. Yeah, let's go Kathy Dennis.
You got it.
All right.
Been around the world. I.
Lost 2 points being insecure.
AJ's got that feeling.
Yeah, I mean, Kathy Dennis, I never knew she was a co-writer on Toxic. That's pretty cool.
I just saw that in like a reel a couple days ago, literally.
It's funny that the original Touch Me All Night Long is in one of the, I don't know if it's part 2. It's in one of the Nightmare on Elm Streets. Maybe the original Nightmare on Elm Street. It's in the original, not the Kathy Dennis version, the Wish and Fonda Ray version. And I added it to a playlist, and it's like 8 minutes long. It's just so repetitive. Oof. It's like a club mix.
Yeah.
Hold me, baby, drive me crazy. Touch me all night long. Make me
Okay, we are back to Chris. Your category choices are 90s alternative or 90s pop.
Let's go 90s alternative.
This Manchester band was setting beds on fire with passionate love when they released their single Laid in late 1993.
James.
You got it. Wow.
Nice. Yeah.
We got a real barn burner going here right now. Right now, Chris has 11 points and AJ has 10.
Very reminiscent of last week. You know, we might have to axe the final round, Chris.
All right. We are back to AJ. Your category choices are One Hit Thunder or 80s punk lyrics.
Oh, there's so much 80s punk that I could possibly not know. Yeah, let's do... I'm so bad with lyrics. Let's just do One Hit Thunder again.
Okay.
Redeem myself.
Positive K had a hit in 1993 with I Got a Man, a song where he not only does the male parts, but also the female parts by pitching his voice up using studio technology. 4 years earlier, in 1989, Positive K had a minor hit with I'm Not Having It, which had a very similar theme to I Got a Man. I'm Not Having It was a duet with what female artist?
And he literally references I'm Not Having It in I Got a Man.
He does.
Give me
Why have I never heard of Positive K? I'm like, this would have got me.
This is a big video on MTV in the 90s too.
God, I have no idea what this is.
And I think it samples Funky 4+1, or there's definitely like a sample of an early hip hop record. Give me the multiple choice, Chris.
A, DeBrat, B, MC Light, C, Missy Elliott, or D, Queen Latifah.
Well, definitely not Missy. I think it's way too early for Missy. I think it might have been too early for DeBrat too. So we're looking at possibly MC Light or Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah. I think she was part of Native Tongues. I'm gonna go MC Light.
You got it. Got 2 points. Good reasoning. I like it.
I'm like,
I would have picked MC Light. That's what I would have went for. I would have remembered Queen Latifah doing something like that.
yeah.
Simply not having. Excuse me, miss. No, I'm not having. Excuse me, miss. No, I'm not having. Excuse me, miss. No, I'm not having. Excuse me.
So AJ takes maybe a temporary lead. We got one question left before the final round. We're back to you, Chris. Your category choices are 80s punk or 90s punk.
90s punk.
On season 4 of the television show Gilmore Girls, Lane Kim's band Hep Alien, a band which featured Sebastian Bach on the show, performed a cover of what Rancid song in the episode titled After Boom?
This will be a complete guess. Never watched the show. No idea. It could be Ruby Soho, which that's probably what it is. Time Bomb. What's the choices?
A, Time Bomb.
You know what? I don't want. Can I back up from the choices? I don't know. So I might as well get the 4 points. I said Ruby Soho. That's my answer.
That is incorrect, Chris. AJ, do you want to try to steal at risk of Chris getting points?
No, you know what? As I'm rewatching Gilmore Girls right now, and I'm only on season 2, so I don't remember exactly which one. But yeah, it could have been a number of them. Let's just hear the answer.
It was actually Time Bomb.
I just had to go with one. I had no idea.
Yeah.
So I just picked one. Figured I'd get the 4. Figured I'd try to go for 4.
It definitely wasn't Maxwell Murder.
No.
No, it wouldn't have been that.
Black coat, white shoes, black hat, Cadillac, yeah. The boys are time bomb. Black coat, white shoes, black.
Okay. So heading into the final round, we got ourselves a close game. We got AJ with 12 points and Chris with 11. So it's anybody's game heading into the final round. And what I need you guys to do right now is you both know how many points you have. If you have a piece of paper, a scrap piece of paper and a pen handy, because I will tell you this, the final round category is Aerosmith. How many of your points do you want to wager on the category Aerosmith? You guys got your wagers ready?
Got our wagers ready.
So this one's going to work a little different than last episode. Aerosmith had 13 top 20 hits. And the question is, how many of those can you name? Now, last episode, we went back and forth, but we're going to do things different this episode. We're going to start with AJ since he has a 1-point lead. You're going to go back and forth. How many of those top 20 hits, how many of Aerosmith's 13 top 20 hits can you name? You will say how many you can name, and then Chris can decide if he wants to counter with how many he can name or tell you, go for it. And we'll go back and forth.
Do I get to know how many are before and how many are after Night in the Ruts?
No, you just they had 13 top 20 hits in their career.
Okay.
How many of those can you name?
I think I can name 6.
6. Okay. So Chris, do you think you could name more than that, or do you want AJ to go for it?
So if he goes for it, then I have to go after that and then tell how many I can name.
No, if he goes for it and doesn't hit that mark, then he'll lose the amount of points he wagered.
Oh wow! So if I say above that, then I'm.
If you say above that, then he can decide. Okay, I could name more than that.
And how many strikes do I get? Any strikes or not?
You get 3 strikes. 3 strikes.
Okay, I'm gonna go 7.
Okay, 7. We're up to 7. AJ.
8.
Oh, AJ goes 8. He didn't even waste a second. All right, the number is now 8 out of 13. Chris, can you go higher than that, or do you want AJ to go for it?
I'll go 9.
Wow. Okay. Back to AJ.
And we get 3 strikes?
Yes.
10.
Whoa. 10 out of 13. Back to you, Chris.
11, but I'm not going anymore.
Okay, 11. AJ, do you want him
I don't
to go
think I
for
can
it?
name 11. I don't think I can name 11, but we're gonna see.
Oh man.
I just didn't want him to win up, pick all 10. Damn you, Phil Collins.
See, yeah, I'm sitting here. I definitely can name that many Aerosmith songs. How many of them cracked the top 20 in their day? Yeah, let's. Where are we at? 11?
Yeah.
All right. I'll try 12.
Whoa.
I'm going to let him try 12. If he wins this, then again, I played my tail off today. I have nothing to be ashamed about.
Dude, if AJ gets this, he has absolutely earned it. And we can pretty much throw the points away. We know he wagered at least enough points to win at this point. So
next
we'll
week, we need a mild-mannered accountant from St. Louis who listens to country music on the weekends.
I hate to say Aerosmith was like after it was like New Kids on the Block and Michael Jackson, and then Aerosmith, like in the timeline of my life, favorite bands. That's how it went. Like I was obsessed with New Kids and then Michael Jackson and then Aerosmith. So
okay,
you happen to pull something I know a lot about.
All right, so you have to name 12 out of the 13 top 20 Aerosmith songs, and this is going to be incredible if you pull this off, AJ. So go ahead.
All right, I'm going to just do little ticks on my scrap paper if you don't mind. So that's what my hands are doing. I'm going to start with Dream On.
Yes, that hit number 6.
I'm going to say Sweet Emotion.
That is actually a strike. That didn't hit the top 20.
Walk This Way.
Yes, that hit number 10.
Back in the Saddle.
That is strike 2, AJ.
Ooh, all right.
Oh man, the pressure's on. Chris is feeling good right now.
All right. All right, let's go with the later. I don't want to miss a thing.
Yes, that was a number one song.
Let's go with Crying.
Yes, that hit number 12.
All right, so that's 3.
That's 4.
It's 4. Hey. Oh, Dude Looks Like a Lady.
Yes, that hit number 14.
Angel.
Yes, that hit number 3. You're up to 6. You're halfway there.
Ha. All right, Bon Jovi.
You're living on a prayer over here, AJ.
Gosh. All right, so we got that. So I've milked. Oh, no. Mamakin would absolutely not have been a top 20 song for them. So, yeah, we milked Toys in the Attic and Rocks. If Back in the Saddle didn't make it, I don't think. Same Old Song and Dance wouldn't have made it then. We got Angel, we got Dude. Do I want to keep milking Permanent Vacation? So we did Angel. We did Dude Looks Like a Lady. Oh, Pump. Love in an Elevator?
Yes, that hit number 5.
All right. What It Takes.
Yes, that hit number 9.
Alicia Silverstone was in Crying. Then they had the one with his daughter, and then Amazing. Crazy.
Yes, that hit number 17.
I Need 12.
Right now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So
Okay.
there's 4 left, and you need to name 3 of them.
Okay.
You're doing good though, man.
Oh yeah, I'm enjoying this. Oh God, what did I like Aerosmith, or did everyone like Aerosmith when 9 Lives was out? Let's see. I'm trying to think if like Falling in Love Is Hard on the Knees or Pink. Do they have any other movie ballads? I know I'm missing one from Permanent Vacation. This is bothering me. Ragdoll.
Yep. That hit number 17. Now you just got to name 2 out of 3. This is pretty good.
Even if I lose, I'm impressed with myself and my performance right now. So I'll just say that. And let's go. Did I guess Amazing?
You did not guess that.
Okay, let's guess Amazing.
I'm sorry, AJ. That one did not hit the top 20.
Can I jump in?
Yep, go ahead.
Janie's Got a Gun.
Yeah.
Janie's Got a Gun hit number 4.
The Other Side.
Nope. That
wasn't a
top
hit.
20.
Okay, The Other Side. Okay, so Janie's Got a Gun. We said that. I don't think was Pink a top 20 hit from 9 Lives.
Nope.
That wasn't one.
Nope.
What were the other 2? Wait, hold on. Let's just real quick. Let's go back.
Falling in Love Is Hard on the Knees.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think that was a hit though. The top 20. Going back to the Pump record. Okay, we had
We did What It Takes.
Yeah, What It Takes. I said The Other Side. That wasn't Love in an Elevator. I don't know. What do you got, Chris? I'm blanking now.
The 2 left that weren't named were Jaded.
Jaded.
That hit number 7. And Living on the Edge, which hit number 18.
When you said Living on a Prayer earlier, I thought you were going to pick up, and I'm like, because I thought of Living on the Edge. That was a big hit.
I remember that being a big video, but I don't know. I wasn't sure if that made it up the charts. I just didn't. So all right.
Right. AJ, that was a great effort. How many points did you wager?
I wagered 10 points.
Okay. Well, we knew it was all coming down to this.
Same.
Nice. Great minds.
Chris, you got back in the winning category, but I think AJ was a worthy competitor, and I think we got to give it up for him a little bit.
Oh my gosh, that was great. I was good up till about 9 or 10. What did I go up till? I said what? 9 or I think 10. You said 11, but man, I don't know if I would have got down to the end. I might have got confused. So hats off to you, AJ. Good job.
Chris, you said 11 and AJ went 12, and I didn't expect you guys to be going that hard at that, but I respect both you guys. It was a great game. And AJ, would you like to join us on an episode of the After Party right now? I think you earned a hangout on the After Party. How about it?
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, thank you. That's the reward in itself.
Sing we now, sing for the year, sing for the laugh and sing for the tear. Sing we now, just for today.
Hey friends, have you been loving Chris DeMakes a podcast? Well, spread the love by leaving a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Don't hesitate to share what you enjoy about the show in an actual written review on Apple Podcasts. Not only does it help more people discover us, but we often read reviews in the wrap segment of the show. It's a quick, cost-free way to support us and takes just a minute of your time. Your reviews mean the world to us and help us keep the podcast thriving. Thank you for being a listener, and thank you for being a friend.